Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you 10 latest defense updates. ITCM, India's troubled program, is hoping for smooth ride ahead. The Aeronautic Development Establishment of the DRDO is counting R&D on the subsonic 1500 km range indigenous technology cruise missile, that is ITCM, and earlier this year achieved a much needed breakthrough after it was able to validate the newly developed small turbofan engine in a fresh test from a defense facility of Odisha coast. Now, ITCM this year was tested with an upgraded monopulse X-band imaging synthetic aperture radar developed by the DRDL, and ADE is planning to hold more tests this year for complete range to demonstrate missile capabilities before the technological demonstrator program is officially closed for the development of long-range land attack cruise missile LRLACM. Next, Rolls-Royce has two offers for the jet engine program for India. They have shown its willingness to co-develop a new engine that will not be based on the Eurojet EJ200, a low bypass turbofan used as the power plant of the Eurofighter Typhoon, and built entirely from scratch so that intellectual property will be owned by India, which won't be the case with EJ200 that was developed by 4 companies under multinational engine manufacturing consortium. Next, PMO comes hard on schedule of indigenous fighter jet program. After the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defence came hard on Modi government for lack of progress in the procurement of fighter jets for the Indian Air Force, the Prime Minister office recently had a meeting with the head of DRDO, ADA, HAL and came hard on shifting schedule in the indigenous fighter jet program, especially Tejas Mk1A 17.5 tons and Mk 24.5 tons program, without which IAF fighter squadrons levels will be below 10 to 12 squadron less than sanctioned strength. Next, additional Tejas Mk1A orders might be made in Nasik plant. HAL recently inaugurated a third production line in Nasik, increasing the total capacity of 24 jets per year. According to HAL officials, the new production line will allow the company an increase LCA Mk1A production capacity from 16 to 24 aircraft per year. Next, India's defense capabilities expanded immensely to cover all frontiers. President Murmu, after taking sortie in Sukhoi 30 Mk1 fighter aircraft. President Draupadi Murmu on Saturday took a historic sortie in a Sukhoi 30 Mk1 fighter aircraft at the Tejpur Air Force Station in Assam's Sonitpur district and said that it was a matter of pride that India's defense capabilities have expanded immensely to cover all the frontiers of land, air and sea. Next, Exicom technology communication solutions used in India-Africa Joint Military Exercise AFINDEX 2023. The second edition of the AFINDEX 2023 was recently held at Foreign Training Nod, Anud, Pune. The joint exercise with over 100 participants was focused on humanitarian, mine action and peacekeeping operations. The improvement of interoperability and operational readiness for UN peacekeeping mission depends on military engagement for cooperation among the participating member countries. Next, Article 370 abrogation heralded new era of development in J&K. Union Minister for Law and Justice Kiran Rijiju on Saturday said that abrogation of Article 370 has heralded a new era of unprecedented growth and development in Jammu and Kashmir Rapid growth and development taking place in the Union Territory is clearly visible, which is being appreciated by one and all, she said. Next, India announces G20 meeting date in Srinagar. Government announced the schedules for the G20 meetings in Srinagar despite criticism from Pakistan and China, which objected to another last month. On Friday, India updated its G20 calendar to include a meeting of the Working Group on Tourism from May 22nd to 24. While China is likely to ignore the Srinagar meeting as it did in Arunachal, official sources in Srinagar said there was never any doubt about the meeting. Around 50 delegates attended the G20 meeting in Arunachal. Next, GRSE passenger cum cargo ship for Guyana completes maiden voyage to Guyana. This ship, ocean-going ferry MVMA Lisha, arrived in the Guyanese port of Georgetown on April 6 after traveling over 11,500 nautical miles. The MV Ma Lisha is a modern ocean-going passenger cargo ferry that will operate from Georgetown to the Caribbean nation's northwest district. Next, Mongolian delegation praises India for promoting Buddhism to bring about global peace. A delegation from Mongolia, which visited several Buddhist pilgrim sites in India, has praised India for promoting peace through spiritualism that can help resolve ongoing wars and conflicts in the world. Headed by 7th Naro Banchin Rinpoche, head of the Naro Banchin Trust and founder of Naropa Monastery, the delegation met with Indian Buddhist scholars and officials of the International Buddhist Conference in New Delhi. Thank you.